Can I sit here? Is that okay? Hi folks, it's time for PixelBitch. Think of your favourite movie, or think of your favourite scene from your favourite movie, and try and imagine how that would be without a soundtrack. Weird, right? Music has the power to invoke a lot of emotions, and the same can be said about video game themes. From the opening lines of the very first Tomb Raider to the Pokemon battle theme, all of these make me think of emotions of when I was a kid, and I love that. I absolutely love that. So, with that in mind, here are my top 5 video game soundtracks. In 1993, I didn't have a PC, however a few years later when I finally got one, Doom was one of the first games I ever played. A completely ridiculous first-person shooter when you think about it, but it's so much fun to play. It was an early introduction to metal music for me, since most of these tracks were specifically designed to mimic groups like Slayer, Metallica and Pantera. Unpopular opinion time, but I actually enjoyed Final Fantasy X more than I did 7 or 8. Not that 7 or 8 were bad games, far from it, but I was so emotionally invested in Final Fantasy X, and a lot of that for me had to do with its soundtrack. The beautiful opening piano track titled To Xanarkand perfectly captures the bittersweet tone of the character's journey. If you're going to have a massive open world game about a Viking civilization featuring a character with the blood and soul of a dragon, then you better have an epic soundtrack to match. The title track to the 5th Elder Scrolls game, titled Dragonborn, is performed by a full orchestra complete with choir. If it doesn't make you want to swing a sword and ride into battle, nothing will. Nothing invokes emotion in me quite like Metal Gear Solid. Synonymous with the Metal Gear series, this version of the track, taken from Metal Gear Solid 2, takes its influence from all manner of pop culture, from James Bond's 007 to Escape from New York to military bands. This is a game track that, for me, is nothing less than iconic. BioWare's sci-fi trilogy really raised the bar in terms of emotionally moving music, from the tense and desperate suicide mission in Mass Effect 2 to the heart-wrenching leaving Earth in the opening scenes of Mass Effect 3. Composers have managed to take a typical story of alien invasion and add the emotional depth that really makes this series stand out. Okay, well, that was my top 5, but honourable mentions still have to go out to The Legend of Zelda, Street Fighter, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, and, you know, so many more. So I want to know, what are your favourite video game soundtracks and themes? Please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you later!